Retiring overseas can be a very lucrative option, especially for those pursuing a change of scenery, climate, or a new cultural experience. Retirees can also stretch their income or pension significantly if they move to a low-cost country. Besides the living costs, the most important consideration for a retiree is the visa requirements of a particular country. Nowadays, many countries have bumped up the income or pension threshold for retirees to obtain their visa programs. So, in this video, we have ranked only those countries offering the cheapest visa options for retirees. Apart from the visa options, we will also showcase the median cost of living, processing fee, as well as the validity and renewability criteria for each country. But bear in mind, being cheap does not make a country ideal for retirement, as other important factors like healthcare and safety are also worth considering. So, in general, the cheapest country is not always the most ideal for retirement, and in the end, it's up to one's personal preference. With all that in consideration, here's the 15 cheapest countries for retirement in 2024. Number 15, Mexico. Around 2 million Americans and 100,000 Europeans reside permanently in Mexico, and out of these, almost 22% are retirees. So this makes Mexico one of the most easiest countries to establish a permanent base for retirement. One is destined to find a diverse range of retirement communities throughout the country. Whether seeking a vibrant city or a smaller town, or whether you want to live next to the beach or in the mountains, Mexico offers something for everyone. In addition, the cost of living is low, the infrastructure is decent, the healthcare system is sufficient, and due to its close proximity to the United States and Canada, it is easily accessible. Retirees opting to settle permanently in Mexico may apply for its permanent resident visa. To qualify, the applicant must demonstrate that they have been receiving $2,200 over the past 6 months, or showcase a bank account with an average monthly overall balance equivalent to $85,000. This amount can be in the form of pensions, annuities, or any other foreign-sourced income. Number 14, South Africa. Home to both lively landscapes and highly diverse and fascinating culture, South Africa stands out as a decent country for retirees. However, it holds some legitimate cons for the average retiree. Firstly, its healthcare system is a bit expensive and not on par with most first world nations. Secondly, crime rate is very high in its interior parts. And last but not least, bureaucracy is very slow, which means the processing time for visa application may take longer than disclosed. While on the bright side, the country offers mild climate, exquisite beaches, favorable exchange rates, and a large English-speaking population. So, depending on one's preferences for retirement, the benefits may outweigh the difficulties or vice versa. The requirements for its retirement visa program are lenient and straightforward. Applicants only need to provide that he or she receives at least $2,080 per month from a pension fund or an irrevocable retirement annuity. Number 13, the Philippines. The Philippines have emerged as a top choice for expats and retirees due to its geographic diversity, tropical climate, affordability, and connectivity to other Southeast Asian countries. With approximately 75,000 foreign retirees currently residing in the country, primarily hailing from the US, the UK, Germany, China, and Australia, there is evident demand for retirement in the Philippines. To cater to this demand, the government offers the Special Resident Retirees Visa Program, enabling foreign retirees to settle permanently. Qualifying criteria include a monthly income of at least $1,800 and a deposit of approximately $50,000 in a local bank, along with international health insurance and a clean criminal record. Notably, pension payments or international remittances are not taxed in Philippines bank accounts. However, it's essential to note that the Philippines, despite its allure, is still considered a developing country, with a high unemployment rate contributing to elevated crime levels in many urban centers. Number 12, Indonesia. When most people think about retiring to Indonesia, the main points of interest are always Bali and Lombok, or the region of Java. With their idyllic beaches, rich cultures, and welcoming communities, all of these hotspots seem to offer the perfect escape from the hustle and bustle of city life. These exotic destinations beckon with their sandy beaches, coral reefs, ideal surfing conditions, thick jungles, and an amazing variety of flora and fauna. Plus, all of these areas already boast a large international populace, so modern-day services like healthcare and utilities are good and readily available here. Applicants who are 55 years or older with a consistent flow of pension or an income of about $1,700 can apply for the retirement stay permit in Indonesia. Number 11. Chile. Compared to other South American nations, Chile stands out as a safe country with low levels of corruption, one of the strongest economies on the continent, and among Latin America's highest standards of living. Moreover, its Mediterranean-like weather in the north, complemented by stunning mountains in the south, along with a highly regarded wine industry, adds to its allure. The cost of living in the whole nation is very fair. Even in its capital of Santiago, a single person can live very comfortably for under a monthly budget of $1,500. Foreign nationals who have a regular source of passive income or pension can easily obtain its temporary residence visa. There are no specific income requirements, and once granted, the temporary residence visa allows retirees to live and even conduct business within the country. Number 10. Mauritius. Located in the Indian Ocean off the southeast coast of Africa, Mauritius presents itself as a retirement paradise, boasting breathtaking natural beauty, a relaxed lifestyle, modern amenities, a vibrant culture, and an excellent healthcare system, all within a cost-effective living environment. Retirees aged 45 years or above can avail its 10-year residence permit. This permit necessitates applicants to furnish evidence of a monthly income ranging from $1,500 to $2,000, or, alternatively, open a bank account in Mauritius with annual savings of approximately $18,000. Moreover, Mauritius offers many advantageous tax policies, including exemptions from capital gains tax, inheritance tax, or wealth tax, which can lead to substantial tax savings for retirees who choose to invest in property on the island. Number 9. Sri Lanka. An island nation situated to the south of the Indian subcontinent, Sri Lanka is often referred to as the Pearl of the Indian Ocean, due to its stunning natural beauty and cultural heritage. At first glance, the idea of retiring in this island nation might seem a bit off-putting to some. But then again, it's far more cheaper than the likes of Thailand, the Maldives, or Bali. Plus, the US dollar and other superior currencies can stretch long here due to the favorable conversion rates on offer. A single person can easily reside in any of its major coastal cities for under $800, and that includes rent, utilities, services, and even entertainment. The coastal regions of Sri Lanka enjoy a tropical climate with a warm temperature year-round, making it ideal for outdoor living and water-based activities. Despite facing economic turmoil in recent years, the country is fairly safe with very low crime rates. Although pickpocketing and tourist scams are still prevalent, so it's highly advised to be wary of such charlatans. Its government offers a visa specifically targeted towards retirees called My Dream Home Scheme, for those who fulfill the monthly income threshold of $1,500. Number 8. Brazil. During the 70s and 80s, Brazil was the go-to place for most tourists, retirees, and expats. With its tropical setting, amazing beaches, low cost of living, party scene, and excellent climate, it was the perfect retreat to unwind and relax. But nowadays, moving to Brazil has become very off-putting. This is mainly due to its high crime rate, gang violence, and high rates of corruption. However, despite its drawbacks, the country is still very appealing to those looking for a change of scenery. Sure, the crime rate is high, but if one steers clear from shady favelas and stays in the upscale areas of its cities, it can be as safe as any other place in the world. Besides the cliches, the country hosts a visa that is solely dedicated for retirees. To qualify, the retiree is required to show proof of a pension equivalent to almost $1,300. Once granted, the retiree is given permanent residency in the country after staying for 2 consecutive months. But be aware, the processing time for this visa might be longer than estimated. This is mainly because documentation takes longer and bureaucracy is very lazy in Brazil. Number 7. Cambodia. Among the prominent Southeast Asian countries, Cambodia stands out as the most affordable to reside in. The consensus among those who have lived or visited here is that Cambodia offers a safe environment. Many attest that its capital city is notably safer compared to larger metropolises like Bangkok. The cost of living is remarkably low. An individual can live comfortably for $1,000 per month, while a couple could manage with as little as $1,800. However, Cambodia's relatively underdeveloped status means that certain services, such as healthcare, are not as advanced as those in neighboring countries. Nevertheless, with over 100,000 foreigners residing in the country, blending into one of the local international communities is effortlessly achievable in Cambodia. Notably, the country's retirement visa is one of the easiest to obtain, as applicants are only required to demonstrate sufficient pension or savings to sustain their lifestyle in Cambodia. Number 6. Albania. Nestled in southeastern Europe on the Balkan Peninsula, Albania boasts pristine Adriatic and Ionian coastlines alongside the majestic Albanian Alps. Although it is not necessarily a very appealing hotspot for retirees, but those who have moved to Albania speak positively of the gorgeous beaches, sunny weather, and, most importantly, its low cost of living. With a monthly budget of just $1,000, a single person can comfortably establish themselves in any of its major cities. The country's allure extends beyond its scenic landscapes to azure waters, unspoiled beaches, agreeable year-round weather, and a plethora of engaging activities to indulge in throughout one's stay. Citizens from various countries, including Australia, the USA, Canada, and Europe, can enter Albania as tourists and stay for up to a year without a visa. While acquiring Albania's retirement visa, aptly named the Permanent Residency Permit, is a straightforward process. This permit is granted to individuals with a pension or income of approximately $1,200 with evidence of health insurance coverage. Number 5. Costa Rica. With its stunning coastlines, warm hospitality, and commitment to environmental conservation, Costa Rica is increasingly becoming a sought-after destination in Latin America for retirees pursuing a tranquil and fulfilling lifestyle. In fact, the annual Global Retirement Index report by International Living magazine recently ranked Costa Rica as their top retirement destination for 2024, and rightfully so. The country excelled across all indices including housing, healthcare, cost of living, and climate. Its visa policy is among the most accommodating. Applicants only need to demonstrate a monthly pension of at least $1,000, sourced from various avenues such as Social Security, annuities, retirement funds, investments, or other benefits. In essence, Costa Rica offers a distinctive retirement experience marked by its breathtaking landscapes, welcoming communities, and a decent healthcare system. Number 4. Colombia. Just like the neighboring Brazil, Colombia is a beach lover's paradise. It has some of the most incredible beaches in South America, lining up along the Caribbean and Pacific shores with clear blue waters and scores of charming restaurants, resorts, and recreational activities. Coastal gems like Cartagena and Santa Marta offer commendable living standards at remarkably affordable rates. In locales such as Santa Marta, securing a 2-bedroom apartment for under $500 is easily feasible, with overall monthly expenses scarcely exceeding $1,500, even in prime areas. When it comes to safety, crime in its major cities is much lower than neighboring Brazil, and the healthcare sector of the country is also affordable and top-notch in comparison to other South American countries. Lastly, acquiring one of its long-term visa and residency programs proves hassle-free. In most cases, applicants only need to demonstrate a stable income to sustain themselves throughout their stay. Number 3. Peru. Famous for the infamous Machu Picchu and the Andes mountain range, Peru is a unique choice for retirement or simply an extended long-term holiday. Its weather is also a big draw for retirees, especially those who want lots of diversity, from mountains, jungle, and coastal beaches. The cost of living is also very low, even in the capital city of Lima, and a single person can easily reside for just under $1,500. Modern-day amenities and facilities are also readily available, but be aware, its healthcare system is still a bit obsolete, mainly in its rural areas. Retirees and pensioners who receive a state or private pension or other benefits of at least $1,000 per month, or the equivalent in any other currency, can apply for a permanent residency in Peru. This is a lifetime visa, so once approved, it can easily lead to permanent residency and eventually citizenship. Number 2. Panama. The small country has surged in popularity among retirees for numerous compelling reasons, such as its affordable cost of living, tax advantages, and excellent healthcare system. Obtaining a permanent residence permit in Panama is remarkably straightforward, with immigration status often granted promptly upon application. The key requirement is demonstrating a pension or lifelong retirement payment, regardless of age, totaling at least $1,000 per month. All in all, Panama offers a trifecta of benefits: low crime rates, affordable housing options, and a mild, year-round climate devoid of concerns about hurricanes or tropical storms. Number 1. Tanzania. One of the least explored and underrated country for retirements is Tanzania. Located in East Africa, it is renowned for its stunning natural landscapes and picturesque island of Zanzibar, which is a preferred hotspot for retirees and expats. Mainland Tanzania is not much appealing for retirees, as the safety index is very low and there aren't many well-established communities. But in contrast to all that, its island of Zanzibar is the best for retirees, as it's home to several seafront communities and resorts that are packed with foreign nationals, mainly from South Africa, Europe, and to some extent North America. Retired people who have adequate income to sustain themselves and their dependents while in the country can apply for this Class C resident permit. This permit allows retirees to reside for 6 consecutive months and afterwards apply for its permanent residency. Additional benefits include certain tax breaks and the ability to open a bank account and buy property on the island.